The golden couple of morning television, Ripa and Mark Consuelos, have been charming viewers with their quick wit, playful banter, and undeniable chemistry. But on a recent episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, that chemistry combusted in a way nobody expected. What started as a lighthearted moment spiraled into one of the funniest and most cringeworthy live television blunders in recent memory, capped off by Ripa's now infamous line, "You ding dong." The phrase, hurled lovingly, yet exasperatedly, at her husband, immediately exploded across social media, setting off memes, GIFs, and trending hashtags. But what exactly happened in the studio that led to Kelly calling out her husband in front of millions? Let's rewind the tape. The setup, a game gone wrong. The morning's episode had all the makings of a classic live moment. The producers had planned a simple, interactive segment, a trivia game where audience members would answer pop culture questions for small prizes. Easy, fun, and foolproof, or so everyone thought. Mark, still relatively new to the role of co-host, had been excited to lead the game. With his movie star smile and charming delivery, he seemed like the perfect MC. But nerves, or perhaps an overeager desire to impress, got the better of him. As he introduced the rules, Mark accidentally misread the cue cards. Instead of telling the contestant they needed to pick a number between 1 and 10, he blurted out, "Pick a number between, 12 and purple?" The studio fell silent. Kelly's head whipped around so fast it could have given her whiplash. The contestant blinked in confusion. Purple? Kelly loses it. Kelly tried, at first, to keep her composure. But the absurdity of the moment was too much. She burst into laughter so contagious the audience followed suit. Purple. Kelly gasped, clutching her cue card like it was a lifeline. "You ding dong. What does that even mean?" Mark, realizing his blunder, buried his face in his hands and groaned. "I don't know what happened. My brain short-circuited." Instead of rescuing him, Kelly leaned into the chaos. "Ladies and gentlemen," she announced to the cameras, "this is why we don't let him near numbers before 10 a.m. The audience roared. The contestant, clearly enjoying the comedic breakdown, chimed in. "Okay, I pick purple." The epic fail escalates. If Mark thought the embarrassment would end there, he was mistaken. Determined to recover, he launched into the next trivia question, only to accidentally read the answer first. The question was supposed to be, what singer is known as the Queen of Pop? But Mark confidently declared, and the answer is Madonna. The contestant's eyes widened. Kelly slapped the desk, laughing so hard she nearly fell out of her chair. "You're supposed to read the question first, ding dong," she hollered, tears streaming down her face. Mark, mortified yet trying to save face, shot back with mock indignation. "Well, at least I'm accurate." Kelly shook her head. "Accurate? You just torpedoed the entire game in 2 sentences." Social media explodes. As always, the internet wasted no time. Within minutes of the broadcast, clips of Kelly calling Mark a ding-dong were making the rounds on X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. One user captioned the clip, "Ripa is all of us when our husbands try to help in the kitchen." Another posted a mashup of Mark's confused face with SpongeBob memes. The hashtag #UDingDong began trending nationally by lunchtime. Fans praised the couple's authenticity. "This is why they're perfect for morning TV," one fan wrote. "You can't fake that kind of chemistry." Behind the scenes, Kelly's perspective. Later in the show, Kelly addressed the moment with her usual candor. "Look, when you've been married for 28 years, you earn the right to call your husband a ding-dong on live television," she joked. "Especially when he deserves it." She admitted that Mark's epic fail reminded her of their early years together when they were still figuring each other out. "Back then, he was always trying so hard to impress me," she told the audience. "And sometimes he'd just trip over his own words." Some things never change. Mark's redemption attempt. Determined not to end the episode as the butt of the joke, Mark tried to redeem himself in the final segment. The producers had set up a cooking demo with a celebrity chef, and Mark volunteered to handle the chopping duties. Big mistake. Within seconds, He accidentally flung a piece of onion across the counter, narrowly missing Kelly. She froze, then slowly turned to him with mock horror. "Are you trying to kill me on national television?" she deadpanned. The chef, trying to keep things light, handed Mark a whisk instead. "Maybe stick to stirring," he suggested. Kelly delivered the knockout blow. "Yes, because apparently numbers and knives are too advanced." The audience lost it. Why viewers loved it. The truth is, this wasn't just another on-air blooper. It was a reminder of why fans love watching Kelly and Mark together. They aren't polished robots delivering scripted banter. They're a real married couple who tease, support, and roast each other in equal measure. Kelly's ding-dong line captured something universally relatable, the playful frustration that comes from knowing your partner so well, you can call them out without malice. It wasn't mean-spirited, it was affectionate. And it showed audiences that, despite being on TV, Kelly and Mark are just like the rest of us. Sometimes clumsy, sometimes chaotic, but always entertaining. The aftermath. By the next day, Live with Kelly and Mark leaned into the joke. The show's official Instagram posted a clip of the blunder with a caption. "Pick a number between 12 and purple. #UDingDong." Mark even poked fun at himself, posting a photo of a purple number 12 balloon with the caption, "My official answer." Kelly, never one to miss an opportunity, replied in the comments, "Ding dong." Fans flooded the comments with laughter emojis, proving that the couple had turned an epic fail into a viral triumph. Conclusion: a ding-dong for the ages. Live television is unpredictable. Mistakes happen, cue cards get fumbled, and sometimes your co-host blurts out 12 and purple when they meant 1 through 10. But in those unscripted moments, the magic of Live with Kelly and Mark shines brightest. Kelly's quick wit, Mark's good-natured embarrassment, and their shared ability to laugh at themselves remind viewers why the show has remained a staple of daytime TV. So, yes, Mark Consuelos may have suffered an epic fail. But thanks to Kelly Ripa's hilarious call-out, it became one of the most memorable and endearing moments in recent live history.